It was just surreal, but not too nerve-wracking. It was weird to watch myself on TV, like I'm like doing stuff. I couldn't even believe, like, is that what I do normally? I think it might be. Like, you don't normally see yourself.
They are the titans of TV game shows.
She was always one of those people that you knew would do something interesting in life.
Take on all challenges.
She's like, hey, you want to ride to wherever? And we just did. So she was, yeah, always up for something. I don't even know if you could call it fun, just up for something to do. A lot of times she'd just make it fun, you know?
The chase is on.
Tonight, 3 perfect strangers will work as a team to challenge one of Jeopardy's greatest champions of all time. Elliot, you're the first one up.
All right.
Come on over.
Woo. He set such a beautiful tone for it. You know, it just made it so fun.
Well, I'm not too nervous because I'm used to men chasing me.
It was so fun. Like, mostly, it just felt so good to be doing something that wasn't related to COVID. Like, we're all locked in our houses all the time.
Like, when she came around with I was like, ooh, I wonder what Catherine's wearing, because you never know what Catherine's going to be wearing.
Catherine, you are up next.
She came around with the tennis shoes. I'm like, there's Catherine.
Look at these.
First of all, love the shoes.
Thank you.
Okay.
The shoes. And so I saw these shoes and I fell in love with them, and I found the dress afterwards. I was always like, if somebody's chasing me, I need to be wearing sneakers, like comfortable shoes.
We'd go over to we'd ride our bikes over to Whetstone Park, sort of teach ourselves how to play tennis.
I think the tennis team would be the easiest one to
We
make.
would go over there, and we were terrible, you know, but we just got on the team and we just had a good time.
It just feels really good to have a friend who's always like got your back and you've got their back. I went to Clinton Elementary School where my mom was like a volunteer science teacher for 25 years. She's like, oh, it'd be really neat if all the kids had a really good science education. And so she committed to teaching every single class in the whole school for a half an hour every week. So she was volunteering about 20 hours a week there. I think my mom with the science, like, it's just around our house all the time. Like, we're always doing little experiments, and I think the trivia thing from her too. And then I went to East High School on the bus. It's like 9 miles from my house for high school. So this was senior year. This was the voted most likely to succeed page there on that. That's me. And the funny thing was, Mike, about 10 years ago, he and I are friends on Facebook. The moment that I saw him posting with his Emmy, I just said to myself, Catherine, right now is the time for your midlife crisis. Like today, like look at that guy, the boy, you know, most likely to succeed, and look at that guy. And I had leukemia in 2014, so I was diagnosed with leukemia, and I had a couple months in the hospital, and then I was on chemo for almost 3 years. And so I think coming out of that, I was like, I need to start doing the things that I want to do. Like, it can't always keep waiting and waiting and waiting.
Catherine, you locked into UFO clouds. Did you know this one as well?
I like lenticular because it's like lentils, and so it's shaped like a lentil.
And then the part with like the lentils is like, my mom passed away like 20 years ago, but just to think my mom would have been so proud to hear me talking about lentils on national TV. Like, I get a little choked up. Okay, that's emotional. She would have been so proud. We had a lot of lentils growing up. He wrote a cute little thing on my Facebook feed that said something like, I've been wondering what an East
High school education was worth.
And now
I said, and it turns out it's worth about $100,000 an hour.
So I thought that was really sweet of him.
You just knew Catherine would have done well, and so I was kind of nervous for her, but it was so fun, and by the end of it, I was smiling the whole time, because she's just, you know, that's what she is. She's just authentic. She's just Catherine.
Seeing your really kind responses has really been one of my favorite parts about the entire experience, because I even said, like, it's been kind of isolating with COVID and the pandemic. Like, you just don't get to do the things you used to get to do.
After all these years, you just never met anybody else like Catherine.